Hello.
I am excited about the 3-3.
Me too.
I know. I'm
me
excited
three.
about the
Me three.
Yeah,
Me
you
three.
three.
Me three,
Three of
yes.
us.
What are you excited about, Randy?
I want to hear Penney Peirce. I want to hear what she has to say because I hear she's a wonderful author.
Yeah.
It's going to be exciting.
And she's very grounded. Her information, even though it is spiritual information, it's about metaphysics, it's more like a resource book. Like you can go and look up specific information, and it helps you understand a lot of concepts that, light workers talk about, I think.
Yes, plus the 3-3. I love the number because you actually you have triple threes in a way. I mean, if you look at it that way, because you've got 3-3, 2022, which adds up to a 6, and it all adds up to a 12, which then becomes 1 + 2 = 3.
And 12 is one of Adironnda's magic numbers.
It is.
They often use that number.
That number of 12. And the 3 is a catalyst for change. The 3 is the sacred trilogy, whatever sacred trilogy you want to count on, which is within you. Here's a sacred trilogy right here.
It's all about
exactly. And the 3 has that nice rolly bottom, so they're constantly staying in balance in that form.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Because they're asymmetrical, because they have no side on one side. And of course, Adironnda says, well, and if you close that side off, you've got an 8. Which is abundance.
And I love how Penney talks about the shifting of the planet. And I think somebody's visiting us.
I think
Yes.
so. I think so.
But I love how she talks about the shifting and the vibration and keeping up with the frequency and all of that information. I think it was powerful.
Yeah, if you don't know who Penney Peirce is, where have you been? Penney Peirce was one of my teachers. She doesn't know that she was one of my teachers, but she was one of the first 2 books I ever picked up and was actually able to read, which is really good. And it was called The Intuitive Way. And I still use exercises from The Intuitive Way. She wrote a series of books that changed your life.
Yeah, I read them. Boom, boom, boom.
I know,
one
and she
right
kept
after
saying,
another.
this is everything is possible. This is everything
This
is
is what we
possible.
teach. Listen to how she describes it.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And she's written 10 books and
Wow.
and her books are as you say, really down to earth.
Grounded.
It's kind of like Adironnda.
Yeah.
Is very practical.
Yeah.
In the way that they communicate. And it's like not all this, airy-fairy verbose.
See, I like that. I mean, I just like reading something and getting something out of it.
Right.
Yeah, because then you
I love
can
it.
quote it no matter who you're talking to and not have to worry about what
Yeah.
they're going to think about you.
Right, yeah,
Not
exactly.
that we would ever worry about what
No.
people think about
No.
us.
No, and you can take one of her books, Leap of Perception, frequency, transparency. You can hand it to any person, and they would be able to understand it and
Nice.
apply it to their life wherever they are right then.
Yeah, and I think transparency was her most recent one.
I think so.
Yeah, and that one is all about metaphysics in a very grounded way of speaking. It's really good.
You do have to be transparent in this world.
And the Adironnda has said that always.
Always, there's no longer an us and them. And if you are still thinking in the us and them format, then you're living in your past.
Yeah.
So stop it.
Yeah. So join us for the 3-3 double digit coming up here.
And
3-3 2022.
Oh, no, the 3-3, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we'll lay down that foundation to be a catalyst of change.
There you go. See you
Namaste.
then. Namaste.